the cutter. So let me show you what I've done. I'll grab these opals on the way. I don't think these are the right opals to grab, but never mind. So what have I done? A lot. Just checking these opals out, just to see what they are. Yeah, these are nothing opals. Perfect. This might be a something opal. Yes, this one's a something opal. So I've got an idea on what to do with that one. So I'll try that one. But what happened was, if you have a look over here, that is where the opal cutter used to be. Now, oh, thank you. Thank you. Now it's here, hanging up. And I've been given a drink. Have a look at that. Would you trust a drink like that?
It looks like matcha. That is definitely matcha.
Let me have a try.
Like, a lot of spinach in it. It's going to be overpowering with citrus.
That's awesome.
I haven't tried it yet.
Try it. It's good.
They don't even know what's in it.
Not all that much alcohol.
Can you taste the spinach?
No, well, no, I can just taste orange peel.
You told me to do it.
Yeah, it's okay. So this is delicious. I know it doesn't look delicious, but it is. Oh. Wow. So I asked my daughter, has she ever tried just chucking an orange into the blender when she's making her fruit smoothies? And she did. She just put the blender in, and I think I'll just do this. I have an idea that maybe this will make life a bit better for everybody.
Yours feels so bitter.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I fixed the machine, which is good. I don't know if you knew that the machine was broken. So I've got this opal here. And hopefully the hopefully the stream is good. Not the stream coming from the nozzle, which is helpful, but more or less the stream as in the live stream. So I've got this one to try. We've got this one to try. We've got a lot of stones in here to try. Hopefully we'll be able to get one of them to work, because we've got the secret method now.
I blended it a little bit more because it was a little bit chunky.
All right, thank you.
Does it taste better like that?
Tastes great.
Is it less orange peely?
Definitely not, but I don't mind. Look at that.
I do mind.
Beautiful orange peel foaming goodness. G'day, Millie.
Hi.
Sorry, my daughter's been making smoothies whilst I've been trying to do a live stream. It's like midnight around here.
It's filled with spinach.
Did you hear that? Spinach and whole orange smoothie.
I should have peeled the orange more and just added the zest, I think.
It's all
Can you
good.
even taste the lime?
Yes, I can.
I can't.
I'll turn this down. Here we go. Let's give this one a try. This is the first time since I've repaired the machine. So wish me luck. The zombie sign is not good. There we are. Perfect. So what do we think so far? Not bad. Oh well, I can flip it up a bit and turn. Won't need to wobble as much now. Because it's so late, I'm trying to keep the noise down, so And the blade's a little bit blunt. G'day, Bob. Bob Fug. Great name. Now I'm self-conscious about the wobble. Why'd you have to say that? So how's life going? And where are we all from? Because I presume you're not from Australia. I'm cutting at midnight in Australia. I suppose you could be. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from being awake at midnight, because, like, I kind of am. But I just suspect you're not. And you can remain anonymous if you like, so it's not a big deal. Oh, really? Yeah, that's where I am. Right, so, like, if you hear the noise, don't complain to the cops. The reason why things are going this late at night is because of a lot of a series of unfortunate events. Just going to shut the door out there because there we go. That's better. Basically, I'm testing with this Opal what our capabilities are. Going to move this slide over and this slide over here. Try and make sure that everything's working. I'm also going to have a quick look at this Opal. It doesn't look like it's doing much. Although it looks can be deceiving. Okay, so let's go from the edge here. No, you never know. This could surprise us all. I didn't necessarily get this one because it was going to be a cracker of an Opal. I got it because it was an Opal that I could test the machine on. Still haven't found any major colour. And speaking of cracker of an Opal, there's cracks all through it. I think I'll stop with this. One of my comments got a like by bigclive.com, which is good. Alright, so let's have a look at what we've got here. It's got a few good Opals, a few not so good Opals, and a few Opals that... Oh, look at this one. Let's give this one a crack because I can already see some colour. So, if this colour... Let's have a look. Where is it? It's just up here. Right. Maybe if I hold it back here, move the machine away, and then zoom in. That's how to do it. You can see the colour just in there. I'll just turn on the retouch. See if that makes it any better for us. Yeah, you can see a bit of colour all there. Let's take the top off and see what happens. Oh, thank you, my friend. Okay. Love you too. See you around. That was my daughter. Oh, look at this. Let's zoom in now and have a look. Oh yeah. See that colour there? Beautiful. Got colour everywhere. Hang on. Good reward for getting this machine up and running again. Last night as I was using it, it started to break. It was one step closer to the edge and then it started to break. So what do you reckon? I'm going to say that opal has got some colour. Right. Okay. I'm going to say that opal has got some colour. And that's important because, well, makes a good gem. But I've got some signs out here somewhere. Where do I put them? Slide it out. This is because people tend to come and go. So let me have a look. Just give me a second. Clear crystal opal. Nope, 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 no. Total gamble. Nope. Tiny but mighty. No coloured thing. No. Depth opal. No. One tiny point of it. I do opal. Some colour. There we go. That's what it's going to be for the time being. Just going to stick that there. Now I'm going to move my in so that I can really get in there and have a good crack at this opal. Now we mean business. Max. I actually don't know how old Max is. He's about, or if his previous owner is to be believed, 5 or 6, but I don't think so. I think he's substantially older because I think he was caught wild. So he could be 40. For those of you who are asking the question, who's Max? Max is a cockatoo, and you'll see him later on tonight, just when we finish up the stream. Ordinarily we see now, because that's when I finish the stream, but because I was busily working on a whole heap of things, I'm starting the stream now. But I don't mind. In the United States, they'll be going, it's a lovely Saturday morning. So we may see some of those people, but sleep in on Saturday is what I say. Trying to get rid of the dust. It's a very important consideration with these opals. Pigeon, well, we don't know how old the pigeon is. The pigeon's name is Pony, for those who are wondering. We thought that Pony was actually quite old, but she started laying eggs. So I think she was a pullet when we got her, basically, which means that she was just reaching the edge, which I would say probably is a year or under. The reason we have pigeon at all is because she was dying out the front of our house. It was quite a funny moment because I'd just taken in Max because I felt sorry for him, and I already had Loki, and they were hard enough to look after. My girlfriend said to me, do not take in any more animals. Then she goes outside, sees a pigeon dying, tells me to take in the pigeon. Life does that sometimes. Hello, Jono. How you doing? I was saying that, Jono. I wasn't sitting there going, gee, I want an exotic species like a pigeon. Because they're very rare. You never see them around. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I've got, looks after animals stamped on my forehead or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to collect an assortment of animals, but there is currently a frog in my back garden. I don't know any other back gardens around here that have frogs in it. I don't think you have to be part of my conscience because you just kind of like go over me and say that's stupid or something, don't you? But, oh well, we all have to do what we have to do, and quite an amusing day. I have aluminium bubbling away in my garage. So I'm wondering whether you are Bob Bug or Fog Bug. I'm just going to round this off because it's quite hard to get to with this size blade. It's possible, just not as easy as it could be. Me? Oh, they're all around here. I can remember, like, I went back to University of Sydney about the time that bin chickens started to show up. That would be around about the 2000s, 2007, that kind of time. They're an interesting phenomenon because the reason we have ruined their wetlands. And so they found out that scavenging is actually a better idea than, wetlanding. Kind of got a soft spot for bin chickens. There's one with a broken leg around our area. I thought it was dead, but I saw it hobbling along just the other day. I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty good. Good morning, Jono. That's interesting. 3 likes. Thank you, guys. You never know. Rainer might be here. He might miss me. He's an Austrian. Yay morning. A while since we've had that. Here's a useless piece of trivia that no one will ever need, but the reason why people have ye olde shop is because the Y is actually an upside down thorn. And a thorn actually makes the sound. So it's not ye at all, it's thee. Those of you who were watching last night will notice that the tool is working. I was going to call it a Dremel tool, but it's not. It's a rotary tool. I managed to get the flex shaft working again. Not happy with the performance of my water supply, but oh well. I have a feeling I'm going to have to get some stuff and just flush it out. Yeah, that is exactly as fun as it sounds, so happy to put it off for a while. Okay, we've got some greens happening. Just spotted that then. Sadly, I have to get rid of that corner. See how gently I can do it. Too loud. 26th already. Quite a controversial day now, isn't it? That must be what the long weekend's all about. Yeah, I remember hearing that. I'm going, oh yeah, we've got a long weekend. I wonder what that's all over. It never occurred to me that it was approaching the 26th. No, you've got to go. All right, no worries. Have a lovely evening, Bob. It was good to chat with you. Sorry, I was lost in my own thought trying to get this thing done. Let me show you this just before you go. Monster, and if that ends up having a bit of colour, it'll be quite a valuable monster. Been a while since I had something so big. That sounds terrible. As you can see, I don't need trolls to come in and ruin my streams. I can do it myself. Yeah, because it's so late at night, I'm very meditative as I'm doing this, so I'm not as chipper as I normally am. Sorry about that, but basically I can see some, and seeing that this blade is relatively small for such a big stone, I'm just working what I can to just make it round, so I'm getting rid of all the proud edges, and that makes it easier to work this in general anyway. Cool thing is that I know that from what I'm seeing, there's probably a little bit more. It's probably a little bit more colour to come yet. I may have to start carving it from the other side because there's a little bit more coarse material on the other side of the blade, just by virtue of the fact that I carve from the reverse side normally. There's a kernel here. I'll show it to you in a second. There we go. Wrong thing to focus on. Whoop, out. There it is. We'll see what that actually has got anything to do with in a little while. This reverse side is actually looking better than the other side, and the edges are looking pretty good too. So starting to wonder what we can do here. Show this to you. I may even consider cutting this bit off because it might be a good standalone opal and it needs a bit of trimming. So yeah, I'll show it to you. That's that spot there. Don't quite know what to do with it. Right, what to do. Should I... suppose what I see here will determine that. I think there's not much here to impress anyone really, so let's just cut it from here. Or not. I'm not going to try slicing it. It's not. I'll have to grind it off, which is something I don't like doing. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's because I've chosen to use a very slow setting for my Dremel tool because it is loud, basically. Also, I suspect the blade is getting on. The blade is getting a bit blunt. What I'm considering doing is, because this flex tool is a little bit loud, I might move the sesh to the two desk sanders to try and get some of the other opals done, but we'll see. Desk sanders aren't quite full of think about it before I do it. Oh, 5 likes. Thank you, guys. It may not be necessary to get rid of this patch that I'm getting rid of at the moment, but I have a feeling that it's contributing to weakness in the opal, so I don't like it. What you will notice is the moment I get rid of this grey stuff, it starts to really shine up well. So that's a heartening thought. For Lightning Ridge opal, it's quite hard. No matter what happens tonight here, I'll probably be here in a much larger capacity tomorrow. Look at that. Might have to crank up the flex tool just for a little bit because I may just consider cutting that piece off. We'll see. If there was any indication whatsoever to change the angle, it's this. Just not going to do it. Gee. Going to have to change the blade. I won't change it tonight though, so I'm just going to keep going regardless. Try and make it into a big stone. Ordinarily that's a silly idea, but considering the fact that this, basically the blade's had it, so I'm going to have to change the blade tomorrow, and I think I've got one more blade of this size, and after that it's back to the little blades. So let's have a little chat about what this thing's doing. It's pretty much doing everything. Let's go zoom in. So you can see the colour there. You can see the colour. Let's see if I can make the colour happen. So you've got the colour happening all around the sides there. You've got the colour happening on the underside. Quite a nice little gem. That's why I'm trying to cut it desperately. It's not letting me, so that's alright. I'll just make a big gem out of it. Ordinarily I hedge my bets by cutting 2 gems. Tonight, seeing I am not being given the option, I'm just going to have to cut the one. Hang on, a bit more green goodery. What do you reckon? My daughter gave this to me. I think I'll call it Soylent Green. You see, Soylent Green doesn't have to be such a bad thing. Instead of saying it's mashed people, just say it's the skulls of my enemies. Done. One thing you might notice is that the size of this opal is quite immense compared to the size of the tool that I'm using. A lot of people pay an awful lot for a CAD machine, and if you want to get one, go right ahead. I'm not saying don't. But what I can say about it is that you don't need one to cut the opal. You can do quite a good job with a very small tool. Nearly done here. Once I've gotten through this material, I might go to the other tools that are available. You're actually seeing the outworking of a principle that I keep telling people, that if you don't cut it in half, you get one stone of a similar size to both stones that you would have cut it into. I mean, when it needs to be cut in half, not necessarily randomly. One last try. Not even making a dent. Just have to do it the old-fashioned way. It is actually making me make poor decisions for cutting opals. But it doesn't matter. Like, this is just for funsies anyway, then who cares if you bugger up a $10,000 stone? Well, that's peculiar. I'm sort of making it into quite a large stone, which is good. There's this dark patch right in the middle that I suspected was there all along, because these holes are really deep. And like I've been whinging, my first option that I would have tried would have been to cut it in half to find out what that was. But I suppose you just got to do what you got to do. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm going to quickly swap over the stone, the cutter. Anyway, see if this cutter works any better. Quickly now. I do believe there is a specialised tool for the split shaft, but pretty much anything will do. So long as you can figure out where the entry point is. There we go. Watch as I forget which way to do it. I'm literally going to write an arrow here. Some point. Let's have a look what we got. Pretty good blade, that's what we got. It's not too bad. Let's see how we go with this guy. We'll see if it's better or worse soon enough. I think the reason before why I had to check blade was because the whole machine was underperforming. So I think it'll be all right. So I'll be evaluating my options based on what I'm doing here. Trying to work out exactly what to do at this point. I think the answer is to cut it. I'd always hoping. So first things first, let's cut it across there. Jump skip. Quick. No harm done. You're alive. You got 45 people. An extra like. Thank you, whoever gave me the like. Just a little bit extra juice. There you go. All good. I think it's quite a tough opal too. Can I cut it? No, can't break it yet. Can I? No, can't yet. Found it. No, still too strong. Let's keep going. Nearly there. We're nearly there. Just move myself back. Here we go. One thing I can tell you is I think it's a black opal. No, not yet. It'll happen soon. Can't help it for much longer. Nearly. Come on, we can do this. Ah, where'd you go now? Where did it go? Where did it go now? Full of my eye. Right. That only took like a million billion. Found it. Back in you go.
Back in we go. Back in we go. There we go.
It took a while. Not yet. Go on, you can do this. How tough is this opal? I've given it everything but the kitchen sink and it still just shrugs it off. One more try. Oh, finally. Oh boy, that took a bit of effort. So what have we got here? We have beautiful opal, that's what we got. That was an effort and a half. How long did it took? It took half an hour to slice it. I think it's more to do with this, the quality of the blade. I think it's really quite fragged by the time I got to do that. What I'm seeing is encouraging is evidence that the colour actually dives into the black, which is actually exactly what you want. You'll see in a second. Nice black opal. I had no idea that this thing would take so long to cut. I'm still not quite into the guts of the opal yet. I'm suspecting that quite a high dose is necessary for this one. That's why I'm cutting off more side than you'd expect. Here's shaping now. Decided a bit too high. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try desperately to get that face happening for you so that you can see that it's good opal. I'm pretty certain it is, so it shouldn't be too hard. Having said that, this has been one of the most challenging opals to work with. Extremely structurally strong. Also quite finicky as to how to show. Still 2 carat stone. And it's looking like moving into kind of top quality material, so not bad. Not bad at all. We'll see how good it gets. I have a feeling that this black potch here is not quite thick enough to get this one to colour up right into the potch, but the one that I've cut, the other side of it, will be able to do that, but I won't be able to do that tonight. It took a surprisingly long time just to get this done. Oh boy. Still not quite there yet. There you go. You came in like a wrecking ball. Really was just an opal. Better stretch my back till I go. Let's go and wreck me. So I can't keep paddling for depth. So what I'll do is I'll just cab it up, and it's starting to really show its age, this blade. So what I'll do is I'll actually it'll have to be a part 2 of this one, believe it or not. I can't believe I've got a part 2 opal. Unbelievable. Okay, so back we go. So here it is at the moment. Go in. Now the thing to note about this is that it's got a little bit of black on the side. Now, looking here, this is the other side of it. You've got plenty to go on that one. I'm going to have to literally change the blade tomorrow to do this one. If you have a look, there's actually some amazing colour just right underneath this band of potch. So I don't know what it's going to do. There's a black band, the black spot right here. I may have to cut it diagonally, but whatever, it's going to be spectacular, I think. It's either going to spectacularly fail or spectacularly succeed or spectacularly do something. All right, let's go in and say goodnight to the birds. It's quite late, so... Oh, dear. Zooming back. It's a quick goodbye to the birds. There's my reflection. Ta-da! I got anything else out here? We got my drink still. Still got some of my weird Soylent Green style drink. Oh. It tastes quite nice. Just looks disgusting. Hello, birdies. I'll turn the light on and say goodnight to them quickly. It's really late. I'm surprised the dames didn't complain about one. All right, good night, Loki. I've also got some other innovations that are going on over here. Good night, Loki. It's all right, Max. It's all right, I'm coming. There you go. Right. Now you. Oh. Do you want to come here for a scratchy boot? Scratchy boot, there you go. Max is always the one that could possibly bite me, so if you want the entertainment of watching me howl around with a bitten finger, this is the bird to watch. having a look at his pins there. You've got a tiny little pin there, mate. Is that better? There you are. We're watching for stink eye. There's a few more here, are there? Oh, that one must have been bugging you. There you go. All right. Oop. This one just here. There's a lot to do because I've got to replace all the metal in this cage. I'll do that and I'll deal with the cage bottom as well. Basically what happens is that, Basically what happens is that give them a lot of vegetation, a lot of natural foliage, and it ends up on the floor. And they're big birds as well, they can poo a lot. So it only takes a day or two before the cage is a complete travesty. And I don't know what Pigeon's excuse is, Pony, but you can change her stuff, and within a minute or two, she has absolutely smashed it. Here you go. She loves that little pose. She struggled to get in there, into the little nook. So at any rate, that's full show. It was a little bit pedestrian, but getting the machine to work at all was actually a bit of a challenge today. So I'm proud of that. I've also had some other things that I've had on the pipeline, so I've gotten that done too. So it's been quite a good little sesh, even though not much to show for it. What the? Okay, someone like to comment, someone watch. I don't know what that means. All right, so that's what we're doing. Pony says goodnight. Max says goodnight. And I've got to get those birds to bed. I'm saying goodnight as well. So like and subscribe on the way out if you like it. Have a nice evening. Dr. Phil out. Bing. This one.